I'm learning to do is not to ask for shit that I'm not willing to work for. And why do I say that? Because, you know, a lot of us, even including myself, have asked for a lot of things that I'm not willing to work for. We might ask for, you know, I want this multi-million-dollar business. I want my business to be just one of the biggest in my genre or whatever. But, you know, are you willing to work that hard, you know, as much as it takes to get your business that high, you know? You know, it takes a lot to make a business grow to the maximum of what you want it to be. That takes a lot. You know, it takes a lot to make your singing career, which is a business. These are all businesses. You know, to the maximum. That's not gonna just come over, you know, doing it for 5 years or, you know, no. It takes time, you know. A lot of times these hours are not gonna be paid for or paid for the amount that you think it should be paid for. And that's fine because everything happens for a reason. There you go. It always does. And God is always keeping account for what you've done and how much work you put in. That's the real person that's keeping score. You know, everybody else, they never will understand how much you put in work, and they'll never know. And these worldly ass possessions will not tell you how much work you put in for your purpose. Not at all. It doesn't even add up. What adds up is the riches that are stored up in heaven. It really is. That's what adds up. That's what's gonna make you feel so filled up even more. You like, yeah, I know my Father got so much for me, and He does. When you are on the righteous path, when you seek first the kingdom and His righteousness, and everything else is what added. So that is why I don't want to, you know, just ask for anything I'm not willing to work for, because it takes a lot to, you know, to get it and keep it. That's the main thing. To keep it, maintain it, improve. You know, that's some steps to it, but it's not impossible, especially when you got God. That's like, but it happens on His timing. You know, like how this lady I watch, a great motivational speaker, Latoya Okia, and she'll be saying like, you know, you will be in the slow cooker. You know what a slow cooker is, right? You put the chicken on, and maybe 6 hours later, you know, you come back, you had it on low too. It's tender as hell, and it's so good. You know, that's how God has our life in the slow cooker, because once it's ready, it's like magnificent. And that's what I'm understanding.